I'm back again. Now we're going to be going through rest and rejuvenation. So, our final key pillar to recovery. So, our need to have. Rest and rejuvenation. What is rest? This is doing nothing or as close to nothing as possible. So, that recovery portion in that graph that we talked about, as you can see on the right side of the screen, you've seen it earlier when we talked about what fatigue is. That recovery portion, rest is really key to that. So, I know that when I think about what happens when I rest or when I don't do anything, I think I'm losing fitness, I'm being lazy, and I'm not trying hard enough. No, what actually happens when we rest, when we do it properly, we get mental and physical rejuvenation, and it's really key. We need to do nothing sometimes. So, how do we rest properly? You need to find what works for you. To effectively rest, we want to be doing as close to nothing as possible. For some, this is easy. For others, you may have a really hard time doing nothing, like myself. So, this is where finding what works for you comes in. So, examples of some rest activities: reading a book, watching some TV, scrolling through social media, playing video games, meditation, spending time in nature. These are all great ways to recover as long as you do them properly. So, what should your rest look like? Ideally, your rest activities should be relaxing. You should avoid activities that are physically or mentally stressful. This means that if you're spending time in nature means that you're going for a 10K run, that's probably not the best way to recover. That's probably not the best way to rest. You want to make sure that your rest is relaxing to you. So, how do I make time? Schedule it in, prioritize it. Rest is important and it needs to be put into your day. If you're like myself and you feel guilty when you're doing nothing, you kind of do it, but you don't really do it. You spend half your time fiddling around, doing other things where you think that you're resting, but you're not really doing that, but you're not really getting anything done either. So put it in your schedule and prioritize it. Make sure that you make time to rest. That's it for rest and rejuvenation. The next thing we're going to go into is other recovery modalities or our nice to haves. That'll be our last piece, and I'll be back to go through that with you.